Well, to present the Hollywood Spotlight Awards, please welcome the star of Quentin Tarantino's upcoming film, Django Unchained, the very beautiful Kerry Washington.
Thank you. Good evening. The Hollywood Spotlight Awards were created to highlight the exciting talent that deserves recognition this year. And I'm so grateful I get to present this award because we get to celebrate artists early in their career before they get angry and jaded. Samantha Barks, Les Miserables. Samantha will next be seen in the Universal film Les Miserables, directed by Tom Hooper.
Thank you. Wow. Well, firstly, it's ridiculously exciting to just be in a room with all you exciting, inspiring people, but to actually win an award is very cool indeed. Thank you. I've pretty much spent my whole life on the stage, so making this transition into film and winning an award for being an up-and-coming talent is very exciting indeed. I want to thank our director, Tom Hooper, and everyone at Universal and Working Title for taking a chance on me and casting me in this role. Thank you very much, I really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone, all my gang are all here tonight. Kirk, Lena, Duncan, everyone at WME, Melissa and Alex at BWR, and my family. Thank you for being just constantly chilled and wonderful. I love you to bits. Thank you.
Bella Heathcote, Not Fade Away. Bella Heathcote stars opposite John Magaro in David Chase's film, Not Fade Away.
Thank you to the Hollywood Film Festival for appreciating this film almost as much as I do, given that you honoured both John and I. Thank you to David for casting me in the kind of film that I'd want to watch. Thank you, Mark Johnson. Thank you to Brad Gray and everyone at Paramount. Thank you to Indian Paintbrush and the Weinstein Company. Thank you to Esther, Brian and Brent for getting me through the door, and thank you to Andrew, of course, and everyone else who held my hand along the way.
Tom Holland, The Impossible. Tom Holland makes his professional international screen debut in Summit Entertainment's The Impossible opposite Naomi Watts.
Thank you to the Hollywood Film Awards for having me. I'm honored to be here. I'd like to say thank you to Juan Antonio Bayona, my director, and my friend. Thank you to Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor for showing me the ropes, I guess. Thank you for the incredible crew we had. You made the impossible possible. And thank you to the Bellon family who gave us your story. And I'd also like to say thank you to my wonderful family for being so loving and so caring. I love you and thank you.
John Magaro, Not Fade Away. John Magaro stars in David Chase's upcoming film, Not Fade Away, opposite an accomplished ensemble cast, including James Gandolfini, Jack Houston, and Bella Heathcote.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Hollywood Film Festival, for this amazing award. Geez, this is pretty crazy. I'm in a room with the people who inspired me and continue to inspire me to tell stories and do what we do, so this is unbelievable. I want to thank Paramount, I want to thank Indian Paintbrush and the Weinstein Company for supporting our film. I want to thank Steven Van Zandt for teaching me to be a musician. I want to thank Mark Johnson and my team, and I especially want to thank my cast and Bella for helping me out there. But I especially also want to thank David Chase for being brave enough to take a chance on a short, skinny kid from Cleveland. And I also, speaking of Cleveland, I want to thank my folks who are back home. If I forget to thank them, then I'll never hear the end of it. So thanks, Mom and Dad. All right.
Ezra Miller, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Ezra Miller most recently stars in the film adaptation of Stephen Chbosky's best-selling novel, The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Thank you to the Hollywood Film Festival for this incredibly shiny H. I will pivot it slowly so that you can all be blinded equally. I want to thank Stephen Chbosky, who wrote this book, who wrote the screenplay, who made this film, for including me, but also including us all in his vision and telling his story. I want to thank the cast and the crew of this film that made it such a joy to work on. Yeah, thank you guys so much.
And Kelly Reilly, Flight. Kelly Reilly stars in Robert Zemeckis' latest film, Flight, alongside Denzel Washington, John Goodman, and Don Cheadle.
They told me they were doing this in alphabetical order, but I think they did it in age because I'm already jaded. This is my first film in America. It meant a lot to me. I'd like to thank Robert Zemeckis for believing in me, giving me this role. It was intense and it was incredible. I'd like to thank some people who have been around me for a long time. Michael Duff, thank you for your perseverance and patience. And the tenacious Carter Cohen on this side of the pond. And lastly, I'd like to thank my beautiful husband, Kyle. Thank you.